So I'm looking through this last section of the app. We have one section left to do with content. It's everything to do with content. So I've revised basically all of this, but I haven't added any new features per se. It's all the same features, just reorganized and reconsidered, reimagined, for better experience and better flow and better organization. But it's all the same. So nothing has really been added on my part, like entire feature-wise. And this is gonna be probably that point. So I'm considering moderation. I went to go tackle that from a higher level standpoint, and so that's fairly straightforward. You just need a report queue, incoming reports from instructors. Admin has a step where they can revise it, revise something. So they can revise it somehow, and then they publish it. So this is fairly straightforward. But I was considering when they publish it, how is it handled? There's a lot that goes into that when it's actually published. So I have this published media section so that admins can themselves confirm and view and relay all the published media, any of their revisions, and they can see it in a dashboard. Now that's not it. We need it to go here so the admins can sort of see it. And these two sections could be combined. They could easily be combined. Published media could be inside of moderation, for sure. I'm not so sure if it needs to be its whole own section, but the point is it does need to be there. And then now, that's all just admin. So here's my plan. Bear with me. So I was thinking, once it publishes, where does it go? It needs to be linked to the families from the... So now where are we at? That's imagining moderation and published media done and family management done. That's imagining all of those are done, families can be linked, and media can be reviewed. So now we're finally at parent view. So parent view consists of family progress. So progress currently looks like this doesn't have any real content. So we need to imagine how to actually submit these reviews. How do we actually incorporate these reviews into their progress pages? So thought of that. Don't worry, Mr. Bossman AJ, I've thought of that. So progress page should look like this. Your child's courses with course cards. And I want these course cards to basically be precisely like the developer progress cards. So I want these course cards to look like this. Course progress, session out of 8, next session, media, all. I want it to look like this. This course card. And so they could visually see it on their dashboard, their sort of progress right away. But as they click it, I want it to be a kind of nice feeling and elaborate, and like their student is really being tracked, even if sometimes we aren't as keen towards what one student is doing versus another. We want that message to still be conveyed, that it we want it to seem like it is, you know? So, course cards. Should entail a lot of information. I was considering children enrolled, 1, 2, these go to child profiles, summary, progress, badges earned. This badges is a whole nother system that I have in mind. I am considering a badge tree, which this is something to be talked about a little bit later, because the whole point of this is the badge tree could persist through classes, so they can earn their badges. I was thinking per curriculum badges, but then also like program-wide, company-wide badges. So general badges, and then be linked to the families from the get-go. And well, so I'm thinking about this, and it's all kind of coinciding and spiraling. The family management functionality that the app has currently is basically us relying on that auto feature. What there was currently didn't seem to function. There wasn't real family management involved in the app, so that's why I put this coming soon. It might have worked at some point. I probably broke it, but it needs to be reimagined at this point. So the only way that the families were really being established was through the auto feature, assuming that the auto feature would automatically tie them all together and link that how we want. But then you want to be able to see that in an interface somehow. You want to be able to confirm that, and you want to be able to manage that and edit that too. So family management is a whole system that needs to be implemented. So family management consisting of family entities, and they would look like this on the screen. Family 1, family 2, family 2. Search, add would look like create new family, and create new family would look like this. Family name, which they can edit that. Parents, guardians, you can add. Clicking on it would go to a parent profile. Students, you can add student. Clicking on it would go to a student profile, and you can link them to courses. So this establishes a family, actually links up a family, links a student to a parent respectively, and that's a huge sort of missing component, I suppose. And then more like specific badges, per curriculum badges, and this was my whole how I was obsessing over learning goals. This is the replacement of that learning goal approach. So if we have a badge tree, then they can earn it throughout the course, but this tree would persist. So that's the learning goals. And class reports. This, we would finally incorporate class reports down here, and it would be report 3. There's a couple of details. Should we include instructor name? I was thinking maybe not, because it is revised media. It's not from the instructor necessarily, so maybe just have general class report label. Doesn't need to. They know who the instructor for that class was implicitly. They don't need some profile label here, but class reports can be listed right here, and if you click them, then they get a bigger modal. And yeah, so that's how I imagine that'll go. And it might seem overkill. I don't know if all that makes sense through video as much as it does in my brain, but I wish I had more time. I would do all of that literally right now, but I'm a little tired, and I have orientation for my snow job today at 10 a.m. So I'm gonna go and boonk off to the mountain and touch snow for the first time in a bit. That'll be fun. I got my gear all right there already. And one last step, I wanted parent view because parent view is sort of lackluster. Parent view, family progress, courses schedule. So I was thinking in the family, because we are considering creating family entities, it should be its own section on parent view. So parent dashboard, how about a my family section? On above progress, we have my profile, so how about my family? My family could consist of the name, they can edit their name, parent guardians, and then it could create like a little tree, a cute little tree visual. So I just made up some names: the Sockball family, Orgavi and Sonali and Tanir. And so you click each, they have little mini profile modals in the course. And so this is exactly what I'm sort of imagining to be replicated to admin family management. Family 1, click it, and it ends up right here. So these should all relate a lot. So I've said a lot of stuff. What's my actual roadmap? This is my actual roadmap. We gotta have a family manager. We gotta have parent progress page. We gotta have parent course card selection, and then the my family isn't exactly super necessary, but I think that feels nice. I mean, come on, look at that. A family tree, that would be super nice. And then now we can, once this family managing is out of the way, then students and parents are linked, and we can start the real content moderation flow. Queue, revise, publish, show up where it needs to. Same thing. And then finally, then I would be able to test it. I should be able to test it after that. Create a test, parent, student, add them to a course, instructor updates, admin reviews, parent sees. So it's all up here. It's all going down. It's all gonna happen. And I am very diligently working through it. I wish I had more time, but definitely working through it and obsessing over it a lot. And it should be done. Should be done this weekend. We're gonna finish it up. It's gonna be nice.